beauty part of this beautifully wise video, I am going to actually demonstrate something very disgusting. But it's something I started doing and I have noticed seriously like really awesome effects, and I believe in it, and I kind of want to share it with you guys. So beware, there's going to be some spitting involved and gargling and spitting. So yeah, so if you'd like to see that, please continue to watch. Okay guys, so like I said, this video is going to be a little gross. And it's because I kind of want to tell you guys a little bit about oil pulling or oiling. There's a few different terms for it, and I think it's kind of getting a little popular recently. I stumbled upon it because I was looking for coconut oil uses, whatever. But I came across oil pulling and I heard that it's very good for your oral health, for whitening your teeth. Basically, your tongue and your mouth are also places where you excrete toxins, kind of like when you sweat and stuff, and you know, pee and whatever. So basically, we're never really cleansing our mouth. I mean, we brush our teeth and we floss and rinse, etc. But really, oil pulling is so effective at cleaning your mouth because basically our saliva glands produce lipids, and lipid is just a fancy term for oil. And so we all know that oil attracts oil. Therefore, when you put oil in your mouth, it is then pulling all of this crap and gunk and nastiness out of your mouth, your tongue, your throat. You're going to want to do this every day for 10 to 15 minutes, maybe 20, but don't do it longer than 20 minutes because then your body will just start to reabsorb that disgustingness that it just pulled out, and we don't want that. And do not swallow it because it's disgusting. Yeah, it's gross. So you can do this pretty much with any organic natural oil. My two favorites are coconut oil. This one actually tastes the best, I mean, because it's coconut oil. And then also sesame oil. I would suggest using the sesame oil because, well, Dr. Oz said that one's the best, but also because I noticed more of a difference when I spit the stuff out with the sesame oil than I did with the coconut oil. But I'm going to demonstrate the sesame oil, and I'm going to leave it in my mouth for 10 minutes, and then I'm going to spit it into this clean but spotted but clean wine glass. So you can see that it starts out this color, and then after it pulls stuff out of your mouth, it changes color, and you will see it in here. And I know that's really disgusting, and if you have a weak stomach, don't watch the rest of this video. I promise I won't get offended. But yeah, it's really good. I highly suggest you all to take action and try it. It's best to do it in the morning. I like to just do I like to like scrape my tongue, floss, and then like do salt water, gargle, whatever, and then brush my teeth as usual. It's kind of excessive, but you know what? It's your mouth, and your mouth and teeth health are directly linked to different parts of your body. So try it out. All right, hold please. Okay, so let's just get right to it. Here's what I'll do. I'll put it in a cup, and then, so this is about as much as well, maybe that's too much. So anyways, here's the oil, right? I'm gonna put it in my mouth, and I'm gonna swish it as I would mouth rinse for 10 minutes. You can do 10 to 15, but because I'm filming, I'm gonna do 10 minutes, and then I'm going to clean out this glass, and then I'm going to spit out the oil from my mouth, and you'll see that it's changed color. So take a good look, okay? And you saw I literally just poured. I literally just poured the oil in here, and it's sesame oil. It's cold pressed organic sesame oil from Sprouts. So bottoms up. Don't swallow it though. Gross. So this is the color it turns. Ugh, I need to rinse you about that. But yeah. This is disgusting. I can't believe I just did this on camera. But seriously, yeah, it changes color because it's pulling stuff out of your mouth. And yeah, that's it for the beauty part of this video. For the wise part of this video, I'm just gonna be back. Hey guys! Thanks for sticking around for the wise part of this video. I know the first part was pretty gross, and yeah, I don't know, normally I don't do that on camera, and yeah, that was interesting, and normally, I just got the chills. Normally I don't look at my, like when I spit in a cup. That's sick. I am disgusting. Ugh. But it's really effective, and below I will link some other reasons as to why oiling is so good for you. But moving on to the wise part of this video. Hey guys, so for the wise part of this video, I basically have 8 little pearls of wisdom to share with you. And basically, one thing before I start is, this is going to be a shorter, beautifully wise video, wise part. But because it's small things that I'm going to tell you, and sometimes we just need to be reminded of small things, like things we already know, but you know, we all forget at times, and it just makes sense. And also, remember that people are not mind readers. They're not. And a lot of these will apply in that sense. Like, sometimes we sit there and we wonder, like, why do they not know I'm mad at them? Why do they not know I have a problem? Why do they think this? Why won't they call me? I mean, all these little things, and it's like, maybe that person doesn't even know. You know what I mean? Like, if there's a problem, or like you want to do something with someone, maybe they have no idea. And it's not that they don't want to, it's just that they're not freaking psychics. So you need to just tell them. So just remember, going into this video, that people are not psychics, and neither are you. Unless you're Sylvia Brown. Is that her name? Is that the psychic lady's name? So the first thing is, do you miss somebody? Do you feel like you're just waiting for them to call you or write you or text you or email you, and you just sit there and you miss them, and it just sucks? Guess what? Tell them. Call them. Pick up the phone, dial, or you know, go to your contacts and hit it, because I don't know anyone's phone number, maybe, really, 2 numbers. But call them, tell them. If you miss somebody, call them. You want to go out with somebody. And I don't necessarily mean just a date, but maybe you want to go to the movies with your friend Gina, and you're like, fuck, I just want to go see 22 Jump Street with Gina. And you're wondering if you should like ask her, or maybe she's busy and you don't want to bother her. Ask her. Be like, Gina, yo, I want to go see Channing Tatum in 22 Jump Street, and I also want to laugh, and yeah, I don't even know what's going on with that. Just call them, and then ask them to hang out with you. Third thing, if you have a question about something, rather than sit there and wonder and make up all these stories in your head, which is something that I've been very, very good at my whole life, and in fact, I still excel at making up stories in my head very well, to the point where sometimes it still drives me crazy. But like I said, I'm learning with you guys, so just ask. If you think somebody is mad at you, or you think that, you know, maybe you did your job wrong, or whatever it is, and rather than sit there and think about it and drive yourself crazy, ask somebody. Ask and you shall receive a question, or an answer. Also, if you want to be understood, if you feel like somebody doesn't understand something that you said and they may be confused and they're not taking the initiative to ask what you meant, but you kind of feel like there's a little bit of weirdness there, so you know that some explanation is needed, explain. Just explain. Be like, Gina, hey, you know, I really didn't mean to like demand that you go to the movies with me. I just really want to see you and let's go to the movies or whatever. I don't even know this video. I'm still like getting over the oil taste in my mouth. Another thing. I am seriously like the queen of people pleasers. Like I should do a peoplepleasers.com and have like a support group for people pleasers and just be the president of it, because you know I still am kind of a people pleaser and I don't want to be, because I want to make people happy, but I want to do it because I want to do it. So here's my other little tip of advice is, if you don't like something, say it. If you go into the mall and someone's like, oh my god, smell this perfume, be like, no bitch, I don't wear that Nicki Minaj shit. I am all over the Kim K, yo. I don't even know. I have issues. Anyways, just say you don't like it. If somebody cooks you dinner and they took a lot of time and effort and, you know, and they ask you, honestly, do you like this? Is this custard really good? Is it really yummy? And you don't like it, you don't have to say, no bitch, that's disgusting. You can just say no. But be honest with other people and with yourself, because if you tell someone that you like something and they continue to give it to you or do it to you or some sort of behavior or whatever, because you're acting like you like it, you cannot then get mad at them for continuing to do something that they think you like, because you won't tell them you don't like it. To me, that one hits home so hard, because I am such a people pleaser. Like, I will do things that I don't necessarily want to do, but because I want to make everybody happy, I sacrifice my own happiness sometimes. And then that unhappiness festers and it turns into resentment. And then, not only am I a people pleaser, I am also passive aggressive. And I know this about myself, and it's like, you know, you let it build and build and build, and finally it's like, they do that one thing again that you don't like, but you never told them, and all hell breaks loose, at least in your head. And they, poor person, whoever it is, they're like, what the fuck? All I did was order Chinese. I thought you liked Chinese. You're like, I fucking hate Chinese food. And then they think you're a fucking psycho, and yeah, that's why, you know, there's all this medication going on. Anyways, if you like something, say it. If someone does something, don't be embarrassed to be like, I like that, yo. Or, I really like that ice cream. I don't care if it's gonna go straight to my ass, I like it. Or if you like to watch, like, you know, a show that people look down upon, kind of like maybe The Real Housewives of Orange County. When I have TV, which I don't have cable right now because I am focused, but I love me some good reality TV. And some people really look down upon that. And I'm like, I like it, so judge me. Who cares? Own it. You like it? Own it. Don't like it? Disown it. Also, here is another really good example. If you want something, ask for it. Ask and you shall receive. Don't hint at it. This goes with like the thing, people are not mind readers. And I am so guilty of doing this. I'll be sitting, you know, at the house or in the car, or I'll be like, oh, it's so hot here. Instead of saying, hey honey, do you think you can turn the air up a little bit because I'm fucking burning in this 107-degree heat. No, I'll sit there and I'll be like, ugh, it's so hot, you know. Or I'll be sitting on the couch and be like, God, I'm so hungry. Why? Who am I announcing this to? Why do I have to make this great announcement? I'm so hungry. And that's it. Rather than, hey honey, do you want to go get food. How about we get some almond chicken, because that sounds so good. Because I really do like Chinese food. You know, it's that easy. If you want something, ask for it. I mean, the worst thing that's going to happen is someone will say no. And you know what? God never says no. I've never heard him say no. And lastly, and this is probably one of the most important ones on this list that I have come up with, and that is, if you love somebody, tell them. Don't assume that they know. And like, my love language is words of affirmation, and it really resonates with me so much, this last one. Like, because I need to be told that I'm loved all the time, constantly. I mean, I need to be like smothered in love and that shit, because we all know I need love and I need words of affirmation, and so do other people. And even if you feel like you're saying it too much, it feels good to love people, and that's one of the human needs. That's one of the 6. And just tell people you love them. And if they don't say it back, you know, it is okay, because if you love someone and you truly feel that love, you're not expecting anything in return, unless it's love where you're like exchanging it for something, which then is not real love. That is called like prostitution, maybe. So, I mean, if you love someone, tell them. If you love your parents, text them randomly, I love you. If you love God, say, I love you, God. I do, all the time. I tell Honey Bunny, I love you, Buns. I love you, Buns. I don't know where she's at right now. But anyone, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, teacher, grandparents, you know, your Starbucks barista, whoever you love, just say, I love you, because it will make their day. That is it for today's hashtag Beautifully Wise video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you learned something, that would be cool. If you've tried oil pulling before, or if you plan on trying it, let me know what oil you used or you're going to use, and what you thought about it, and if you liked it, if you're going to keep doing it. So yeah, and as always, please remember to be kind to yourself and others. But seriously, be kind to yourself and others, because it's very important, and the world